Hi Leo, I hope all is well with you. Welcome to your July 2023 tarot reading, and I hope that you all enjoy. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node Leos, if I did not say that already. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and get started and see what the Divine has for you. I wanted to go ahead and notify you guys while I'm getting the cards out that I am offering 25% off of personal readings and other spiritual work. If you're interested, you can go over to my IG and DM me for more information if you're interested, if you have IG, okay? We have Sagittarius energy with the Temperance and Three of Cups for you guys. There seems to be a lot of smooth sailing and a lot of balance that comes in within the self this month for you Leos. I feel like you're happy within yourself. You're not necessarily worried about outside circumstances. And if anything, you're worried about, balancing them out and making sure that there's nothing burdensome that's coming up to disturb your energy. A very beautiful and is going to lead you to a lot of abundance and success. I'm getting that immediately here because I feel like it's something that brings in a lot of happiness. You being peaceful. Some of you guys might be getting away from a lot of situations that brought out a lot of excitement, a lot of adventure, or a lot of drama even. There could have been a group of people here who, you just really felt like you're happier with yourself now that you have elevated from those situations and progressed. This can also be about you taking something in, and over a span of time, you seeing a point of view that is favorable here with the Star at the bottom of the deck, and then you have Queen of Wands here, your energy. I feel like you have a lot of fiery passion here, and there's somebody who is really interested because you seem to be in a very attractive energy as you gain a lot of peace. You seem to be very mature. You have things going for yourself. You know what you want from life, and there's somebody very turned on by that energy. But I don't know if it's necessarily for the right reasonings here with the Seven of Swords. This could be somebody who's attempting to try to manipulate your peace. Like I said, it feels like it's a coveted thing for you, Leo, and we want to make sure there's nobody out here trying to take advantage of it, especially if it's somebody that you know already who has done this to you. I feel like somebody's attempting to try to take advantage and then leave you out in the cold. It could be somebody that you have a lot of connection with. This could be an old soulmate or a past partner, an ex-lover here, somebody that you may have already separated from. You might be in a confusing state with this person, or this person, they like to come in when they want to, and they might be manipulating either you or a third party in this situation. It's something that you're very aware of because I think it was Leos who had a little bit of a messier situation that came out. It came out in May, I think, in the positive things that are coming to you, and then it came out in June. But that's not for everybody, but maybe some of you guys are really resonating with this story, so it just keeps coming out. Like there's something here about somebody attempting to come back again, so just prepare yourself. This person is very obsessed and enamored with you. They can't get you out of their head. They can't let you go, and it's bringing you a spiritual, it might for some of you guys feel like a spiritual attack, but for some of you guys it just might feel like you feel limited. You feel like you're not able to necessarily progress or grow, or that your options won't expand with this person around, or there's a sense of embarrassment. You feel like there's something where this person is attempting to hold you back, and they are. Okay, I'm just going to be blatantly honest with you, Leos, and I feel like did it come out? Okay, King of Wands came out though. I get here, some of you guys are choosing to expand forward. Some of you might be, in new connections here. You took a new leap on a faith on a different person here. You might be a lot happier. Now, whether this person discovers that you're on a better journey without them or not, I feel like it doesn't really matter. You're going to seek out to be very strong, very bold, courageous, but also very cognitive of what you do during this time, what you post, who you connect with, who you tell your business to. Because with you taking a new leap of faith, of course, that comes with the opportunity for fresh energy. You don't want to share this with everybody. And that's why we find you to be so defensive with the Seven of Wands here, Leo. Because there was somebody who attempted to try to sabotage you in the past and take advantage of this peace that you have, these great opportunities here for fluidity, for goodness in your life to come in. It seems like there's something that just keeps wanting to bring in risk where there doesn't need to be any. Okay. I feel here where as you take a new leap of faith, if there's somebody who's like, why did you change? Or, why did you leave the situation? It's like, I left for the better. I upgraded, I enhanced, I advanced, I flourished, I progressed. For some of you guys, it's like I graduated and I got that degree or I got that certification. You know what I mean? When somebody is asking you something that seems like it would be disfavorable or almost dishonorable for you to not have moved forward and benefited from it, it almost, really shows you who this person truly is or what they thought about you to a degree. And it also shows you why you appreciate why someone is more energetically connected to you and brings you so much more peace. You're way more meditated, you're way calmer, and the way that you communicate, is from a higher and eloquent place, whereas somebody was trying to bring you down or low again, bring out some conflict that just doesn't need to be there. So the second and third week is really about someone who's getting left behind, and also you finding out some hidden secrets about this person that they didn't want you to know, that they were hiding from you. Figuring out that somebody is a manipulator, but you're getting away from the bad mistakes in your life and making good conclusions. And I feel like that's something that you prayed for and are having, a lot of wishes fulfilled in. It's funny because, with everybody else so far, it's kind of talked about career and finances, but for you guys, this is like a very important and specific situation that's happening that Leo needs to know about. So I'm going to go with the story, keep going and clarifying, okay? I am seeing that there will be a lot of fulfillment when it comes to your money, but you definitely need to save it, and you definitely don't need to tell anybody about what you have going on financially during this time. No one. I don't really care who they are, okay? Not a kid, not a husband, not a wife, not a spouse, not a dog at this point, seriously, somebody might try to take $1 or something and that is food, eat your money up or something. So Temperance here. You have Strength in the reverse, somebody testing you. The Empress upright, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. So you have a lot of peace because you've been able to have some good collaborations here. You chose to be vulnerable in a situation and put your best foot forward. And this was you having to be real with someone. This was you recognizing where someone wanted you to settle again, that you finally chose best and wisest over. You realized where you were more deserving of the opportunity, that you worked harder for, you earned it, whatever it is that you felt like was going to bring you closer to peace. And it brought you, a separation from somebody who did not want to give you that or felt like you didn't deserve it. All right. This can also be somebody here who has a problem with like feminine energy in general. If they don't feel like they can get something from feminine energy, I feel like this person becomes very vindictive, manipulative. But even if this is like a family member, let's say, how like families, they try to defend people's behavior and stuff like that. So an outside person might have told you, hey, this person gets like this when they're in, romantic situations. And you was like, yeah, okay, whatever. You might find out that person acts like that towards you. So just be very mindful. Some truths about somebody that maybe you defended at one point in time, or maybe you tried to give into, a few times, they're finally going to get exposed. And that's what actually brings you peace, it's saying, okay? So this could be something that happens early on, and you're very happy that you're getting away from this person, because I feel like what you move towards, it makes you realize that it's not much. That you're leaving out in the cold, and that you should be happier because someone was trying to limit you, limit your ability to obtain resources and happiness, progress and growth, stability and assurity here. This is somebody here who wasn't really to really invest in themselves like that, You realize that you have more self-love and you have more stability without this person in your life. King of Chalices is on the Queen of Wands, which is showing that you also have the emotional maturity and depth to you to understand a situation in a higher vibrational place. This is about you having those deep awarenesses and understandings about situations, so much so that you have no choice but to make the most responsible decision for yourself. And you obviously know what phase you're in, that you're in the ending phase of something that was extremely burdensome, a heavy factor in your life, a heavy load that you really thought was too much to bear, okay? Whether it's a difficult move with the situation, difficult responses with people, feeling like there's, a lot of stagnancy and burdens here, obstacles that are happening or blockages that are placed on your life, or around resolving a certain situation here, it's clear that there's somebody who just wants what you have. Seven of Swords is being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody is clearly trying to take something financially from you, okay? If you're a little bit older, I'm going to tell you to be very mindful to double check your finances here. There might be somebody who's trying to hack your credit or trying to, give you a scam call or something like that. For others of you here, I feel like there's someone in your circle who might take a little bit of money from you, or whatever you have a lot of that people desire, that they wish that they had. There seems to be somebody here who might even try to take a painting from your home. That's not for everybody. That's for somebody specific who knows that they have a very high investment. Maybe you even hide this investment, or how to lock it up or protect it from certain people. I would highly encourage you to do it, because you might have somebody who comes to see your home, and then, you leave thinking one thing, you walk out with this person, might go up the street to go get some food or something, you come back and it's freaking gone. It's real weird, the energy that's coming through. Very specific, like I said. But there's somebody who clearly wants what you have. And this is also the type of person who is greedy enough where they will try to convince you that they love you, that they want to be in a healthy relationship with you, that they care about you, maybe even marry you. But it's solely because of something that you offer, that you have. Some of you guys, it might even be like financial investments long term, your life insurance and shit like that. So, just be careful of who you tell people the things that, like, what am I trying to say? Be careful of who you tell your business to, basically, with the Seven of Cups. This person could be going through a lot of means in which they feel like they could take advantage of you. And also, I feel here, this could be like an ex-lover, an ex-partner, an ex-husband or something like that. One of you guys could be a fire sign, the other one could be a water sign here, and there's somebody who is either refusing to give somebody a divorce, has already divorced, has a lot of options, but they like blowing through money so that they can leave you with nothing, basically, is what I'm getting. Or leaving the family with nothing, basically, leaving their family with nothing. But it's because of how they handle their resources and stuff like that. They're going to get in mad trouble in the future when it comes to this, because I just saw, for some reason, the justice scale in my mind as this came through. But I feel like there will be good favor over situations and circumstances where you felt like there was somebody trying to cause dilemmas, slowdowns, delays, blockages in your life. Even if they've had their own blockages, those are their reasonings for having their blockages. It doesn't, belittle your success, Leo. And I feel here where you're going to come into that awareness and that insight that you are worthy, that you are valuable, and that you deserve a whole lot more. Six of Cups on the, King of Pentacles on the Six of Cups is saying that you got the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you got to walk away from something and realize that something from your past, maybe, you've outgrown. You've learned a lot. You learned some very important and valuable things for the King of Pentacles to be here. You wouldn't be the King of Pentacles if you didn't go through these situations and circumstances, but that doesn't mean that you repeat it, right? And I feel here there's somebody who becomes a little bit big-headed. They also feel like it's obvious that you should choose them. Like, if you were to really know how somebody feels that's coming in from your past that maybe you don't want to deal with, you would be disgusted. You really would. I just heard some things I'm not going to repeat. You got the Star on the King of Wands here. You will get a lot of wish fulfillment the more that you are passionate about your endeavors. You're going to see that your creativity flourishes. Some of you guys might have a lot of success. You might have a lot of followers that come into you, or a lot of people entertained by something that you do, something that you post, something that you share. You're getting a lot of popularity by the end of the month here, and a lot of opportunities for you to communicate with some people. I'm seeing like these an important person with a lot of phone calls here, so it might be some business dealings that take place for you. that happen like very smoothly or go very well for you. Some of you guys might feel like there's situations that need to go in your favor here that you said that when you had the money you would invest in them, and so some of you guys might be investing in like a business, but you need like an attorney to help you with this business idea or something like that. You might be able to get that during this time, okay? The Fool here is getting the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you need to be very defensive about you taking this new leap of faith to get away from people here who don't serve you, who don't appreciate you where you are. You know, these could be people who don't appreciate your prices, your work ethic, people who don't necessarily realize all the hard work and effort that it takes to do what you do, but they want the results that you have. Or somebody wants to know how much you make from a situation, but they don't work for you, or you don't work for them, just people who want to be in your business or inclined to things that they don't need to know nothing about. This is also somebody here who might be given to your situation really, 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 really badly. Like, this could be some of you guys who might like receive child support or something, and they're giving you something that's like a really small amount. This person may want to know how much you make outside of them. So even though you making a whole bunch, right? Like, that's the crazy part about it. You might even be making more than they making, but they just want to know what you have going on, even though they can't provide to you. But at the same time, this person is going through like crazy bad things happening in their life, like trials and tribulations. And it's because of how they view your life, how invested they are in your situation. I don't really see them being like that to others. It's just one particular person, and it's so obsessive that it's almost like this person is becoming belligerent towards the situation, almost delusional about the whole circumstances. It's like they're offended that somebody doesn't want them anymore, but they weren't treating them well. It's weird, bro. It's real weird. And I feel like this is why you are really choosing to be very mindful and separate yourself from stuff that don't serve you, because it's a lot of truth in that. And I feel like, at one point in time, you might have been defending this person. And what happens is that it's almost like you have to cut away at some of the things that have an extreme value to you. It could be like family, but you have to realize like somebody's telling the truth. When the truth is the truth is the truth. And you got to be at peace with the truth. Or some crazy situation happening to a relative of yours, but you find out the story and you find out it's the complete truth about this person. Like, damn, you can't deny it. If they was doing something in the wrong, they was doing something in the wrong. I feel like Leo gets to that place where they have to admit that there's a lot that they ignored intentionally. Dude, you got practically all the twos out here, and then something's slowing down your money because there was somebody here that you kind of allowed yourself to side with for like friendship or family, not realizing that this person was a fucking dud. Be very mindful of that, because it energetically affected you for a very long time, you guys, and you could be getting ready to cut off the same person that people was telling you about for good finally. And it'll actually get you out of some financial entanglements, friendship entanglements, and what was the other one? Communication entanglements here. They could have taken money from you that you don't know about, or you've been looking for some money for a very long time, or there was something you was looking for a very long time this person took from you. And I ain't trying to get all into the mess. I'm just gonna clarify so we can get on. I feel like the more we talk, the more you find out, and you'll be like, well, now that we figured that out, yeah. What other messages? Yeah, be generous. I feel like people take advantage of you a lot, Leo. A whole lot. You need to be more generous to yourself, more forgiving to yourself as well. And also, this putting other people on a pedestal, not cool. You see that literal depiction right there? He holding somebody up with his hands. Now, if this was a real life situation that was happening, that has got to be a small person. If you were not holding, like, ain't it the Grammys that they got that man that they hold? I could be wrong. But you know what I mean. If it's not something like that you holding, you might want to let that go during this time, because there's going to be a lot of change. Like I said, instant feedback that comes in. The moment that you try to compliment somebody, a masculine specifically, or you try to say something to defend this person with all this baggage here, you're going to get some sad truths. This person going to get exposed. They might even expose themselves. Child. Okay. Be generous to yourself. Be loving towards yourself. Be forgiving towards yourself. It's the same message. I'm getting it twice now. Okay, Leo, I just had to tell you again. And feed your spirit. Feed your spirit good things. Be around positive energies. You will have a lot of wish fulfillment that comes in. Yeah, because that adds up to 11. So 4 and 7 add up to 11. What you feed yourself is actually going to determine how divinely insightful you are during this time with this eye here. And also be mindful of like the moon cycles this month and how it's affecting you in all areas of your life. Some of you guys might find that there are some things that are happening specifically to your sign Leo. Could be because August 1st is coming up, and that's a very important moon for you guys. But I'm getting here, there's going to be a lot that you learn, not only about the moon, but astrologically what's going on with the sign of Leo. And it's going to make you feel inclined to do a few things to protect yourself during this time, to cleanse your energy, to cleanse your space, but also recognize what you are feeding your spirit, because also feeding is like conversating. Who are you conversating with during this time? You're going to be grateful that you cut them off. I'm going to just directly tell you somebody's getting exposed, okay? Also, your lover, are you feeling more loved with the person that you're with now? If you are, if so, my friend, you're going to find out something crazy about your ex, and it's going to make you very grateful that you walked away from this person. Because something about your success this month, Leo, has to do with the fact that somebody who maybe you were defending or you were forced to walk away from, something crazy happening to this person that really just turns you around and makes you more invested in you, your higher self, your higher calling, getting closer to the divine, your connection there, because you're actually going to be more connected to financial stability for yourself, getting back on your life path. Wherever this person was attempting to sabotage you and leave you out in the cold, you're able to get back on track. Instead of you being baited by what they put out there, they get baited by it, okay? It feels like one of those things where it's like a catch-22, all right? So that was your message. I hope that you enjoyed and that it resonated with you. If it did, thumbs up the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I would love to have your energy here for next month. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.